Turki, Alalshikh, and Dana White and somebody else, people from WWE teaming up for a boxing league. You know, Dana White said that they still will be fighting for world champions. The best will fight the best. First thing in comments you be seeing is that they're going to be fighting for peanuts. And I don't care. They've been robbing the fans for too long. These fighters that eight, not fought the best, bull jobbed around, and it's to the point where nobody is buying it no more. So if they get hit in the pocket or they got to eat what they killed, they deserve it. They deserve it. Because it's one thing to say, okay, we'll fight 4 times a year. We'll give you 2 bullshit fights. We'll give you a solid fight and a super fight. Nobody would bat an eye about it. You know, nobody would bat an eye. Or if you say, I want to fight 3 times a year, I'll give you a tune-up, a solid fight, and a big fight. We all would be happy about it. So I'm excited because when they talk about the money aspect of it, I don't care. But Turki Alalshikh got the bag. He's willing to pay. He's willing to do fights in different venues. Saudi Arabia. I think he has a obligation to do certain things in Saudi Arabia because they're trying to build Riyadh season. But he also is going to do stuff over the United States. So they got a healthy balance. So, yeah, I think it's a good thing. Either, you know, right now, ESPN got out of boxing. It's either get down or lay down. Nobody else got the bag. Nobody else got the bag. It's either get down or lay down. And if you can survive on your own, then go survive on your own. And they can't. Without Turki Alalshikh, the market is literally dry. Without the zone, the market is literally dry. There is no market. They dried the market up. Check the Boxing playlist. They took and took. And you know the one person that they continued to funnel money in the sport of boxing for is Floyd Mayweather. When Mayweather came back and fought, that kept the deals alive. When the Pacquiao thing was a thing, that kept deals alive. Oscar De La Hoya kept deals alive. This is what happened when you refuse to pass the torch. When you refuse to pass the torch, that's the easiest way to make somebody a star. Passing the torch, the sport died. This is done. Prime Video I did a video on it. They illegally did that Prime Video deal. The woman that did the deal got fired because she did the deal without proper authorization. So it's a deal that Prime Video didn't want. So ESPN out of boxing, Fox got out of boxing, CBS, Viacom, Showtime, BET Plus, Nickelodeon, whatever. MTV got out of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Prime Video didn't even want to be in boxing. So there's nobody left, you know, funneling money in boxing. You think about it. All these different apps have to separate themselves somehow. And they're not investing in boxing to separate themselves. Not Netflix, not Max. You had the little Jake Paul fight. None of them. They literally was so selfish and greedy. They killed boxing. They killed the market for boxing. They killed it. It's dry. Remember when Scar took over Pride Rock? Y'all remember that? And everything fizzled. And that's so funny about life is that people who know they're not qualified to be the entrepreneur or the person that runs stuff, they know they're not qualified to do so. And they get in the position to do so. And guess what? They mess it up. Al Heyman he had a business mind, but he didn't have a boxing business mind. They literally killed the market. A petty beef between Bob Arum and Al Heyman killed the market. Bob got Al kicked off HBO. They was about to make a Donna Stevenson and Kovalev. Al came and took Stevenson to Showtime, destroyed another good fight for the sport of boxing. They literally killed boxing. There's nobody putting money up for boxing no more. ESPN told Top Rank, you can get out your deal whenever you want to. If y'all want to walk away right now or later, you got until August. It's a wrap. You start looking at the top fighters left that keep the sport moving, it doesn't exist. They're talking about Keyshawn Davis being the face of Top Rank at 13 fights. It's a wrap. Todd to Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao. And Pacquiao, he tried to pass the torch. He didn't have the juice no more. It's over. Everything is running through Turkey. Prime Video is just a matter of time. There's nothing left but the zone. In Turkey. And he's supposed to be acquiring 13% of the zone. So when y'all talk about, nobody gonna fight for that, man. If you want to eat, you want to make some money, you ain't gonna have no choice. Or retire. And I'm telling y'all, can't nobody afford to retire with the mystery of inflation. You think you good. I got $1 million put up for retirement. Nigga, what if you live for another 20, 30 years? Everybody got to keep working and keep hustling. That dude that from Bad Bath to Beyond that jumped off a balcony. Why do you think people so greedy? So at the end of the day, it's a good thing. Now boxing is going to have to turn back to surface-based level. A platform where everybody can accessibly watch it. People can they gotta build this shit up organically again. They gotta build super fights, learn these guys' backstories, use brands to be associated with their fights like Turkey doing. All this is flat out, we starting over. We couldn't take Mayweather and pass the torch to him. Canelo ain't passing the torch to him. Pacquiao was old and didn't have the juice when he tried to pass the torch to him. It's over with. They organically have to build this shit on up. It's over. Y'all, these fighters' greed, their reluctance to compete, and we in a sport, and you don't want to compete in a sport, it's not a sport. So, either, get out the way, retire, and I'm telling y'all, a lot of these niggas gonna be, oh yeah, I ain't fighting for this, so I'm done. And they gonna look at their bank statement, and they gonna be begging to come back, they gonna be getting in shape down the line, and it's gonna be over with. It's gonna be over with. It's gonna be a rizzy. So this is good. Boxing, y'all don't even know it. It's starting over. It's a wrap. It's starting over flat out, and he building the foundation. He's gonna monopolize it. The same people own WWE, bought them to Netflix. They're gonna build this platform up. And what most businesses do, build it up and flip it. That's what you usually get. I build it up and flip it. In the black community, we always build something. They always take it. We always sell it. Well, in reality, that's what business people do. I done seen plenty of guys, build drop shipping. They use drop shipping businesses. They made drop ship auto parts or whatever. And they build a company up, sell it to somebody else, show them how to operate it. Bam, we do it again. People will make a living. Turkey may make this his legacy and keep it in his family and keep it over there in Saudi Arabia. But I knew this. Adonis told me this was happening, a few weeks ago. So it's not surprising. Perfect time to do so. They have no choice. They have no choice. Boxing is dead. It's dead. It's a matter of time before Top Rank officially joins the DAZN family. It's a matter of time until Al Heyman pip his hoes out on a fight by fight contract to Dana White. It's a matter of time. There ain't no care packers coming for PBC. They done messed over too many people, private investors, ticket investors, all of that. So that's why you don't really see an urge for Jamil and Jamal and all of them to come back. Ain't nothing to come back to. Jamel was a smart one. He struck while the arm was hot. Got Castano's bonus. Got a Canelo fight. Don't need you niggas no more. So, yeah, this is great news. This is a new beginning for boxing, and y'all don't even know it. ESPN get out the game. It's over. Linear television is no longer involved in boxing. an occasional card on NBC, but in most people's opinion, terrestrial regular television is done. They be talking about watching, Abbott Elementary and shit. They come on regular TV. I ain't watching it. I might watch it on Hulu if it catch my eye or something like that. But man, they working us like Hebrew slaves in America. You gotta have a job, have a side business, and have a hustle just to survive. Just to make just to survive. So who got time to really be sitting there watching TV like that? And the time you get that's free, shit, some of y'all like to smoke, drink, work out, your little hobbies, little things you do with your friends, and some of us like to sleep when we can. It ain't a whole bunch of time, bro. So to be honest with you, boxing is y'all don't know it, but it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's starting a brand new beginning. And don't be surprised why Turkey got into boxing at this time. Every TV deal is expiring. Every promoter is hungry. Smart man. Hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. Hit the link tree. Join the Patreon. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Amazon, Kick, Twitch. Join the Patreon free for 7 days. And that's kind of what they do in Detroit. All these houses was cheap. People came in, bought them for the low, rehabbed them, rented them out, or they flipped them. That's what he did. Boxing is at this lowest point. I buy it at the low. I control everything. Everybody's hungry. Everybody's desperate for money. I get these hoes at a cheap price. I control each one of my hoes. It's boxing pimping. All these hoes gonna listen to me. I ain't gotta be Suge Knight. Let everybody know I got power. I hold my nuts on these promoters. Get Dana White to help me structure this shit. I got it for the low. I'm gonna build this legacy up, and I'm gonna make my ends. And that's what it is. Peace.